listen to me. I can. It's none of these things. It's not avatars. It's not saviors. It's not scripture, theology, understanding, wisdom. It's not works. It's not buildings. It's not structures. It's not organizations. And the best of all these things, yes, are a great help, but they're not our focus. They're not our root cause. They're not our fundamental need, which is devotion to our Heavenly Father. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, mind, and strength. This is the first commandment. And the second is like unto it. Love your neighbour as yourself. Who is the neighbour? Good Samaritan tells you, defines him, it's the one that rescues you when you're in dire straits. In terms of the last recording, they are these wonderful souls in heaven who have agreed to play this story here with you. You're going to love them as yourself, not with all your heart, soul, mind and strength. That's for God. You're going to love them as yourself. What do you want in the love of yourself? The only thing you are allowing yourself is that you come to love God with all your heart, soul, mind and strength, and your neighbour as yourself. So, what do I want for you? Do I want to meet your every need? No. Are you all right, dear? Do you need another cup of tea? Oh yes, I'll get the children. Don't you worry about it. I'll do it, darling. No. I mean, that might be expression of it, but that's not it. You're loving the person around you as yourself. Why? Because they have come to rescue you in the story, and you have come to rescue them too. Almost certainly it's not just you benefiting from this story. They are playing a role that is a blessing to them too. Do you see? You see, the Good Samaritan was also being blessed. Remember, God does a greater thing in him than through him. What did he do through him? Well, through him, he helped the man who was in distress, rescued him. That's a great help, great blessing to the man. But God was doing a greater thing in the Good Samaritan as well. Of course. He's growing in holiness, isn't he? He's becoming a wonderful chap, isn't he? He sees a need, even a danger associated, possible costs involved, perhaps. Although perhaps he can see there's no robbers around now. I mean, he might make a mental note. He too could be attacked, but I mean, he could be attacked whether he helps this guy or not. Probably not going to take him that much longer to help this guy. He could run now like mad and think, oh my goodness, robbers, I must run. And he doesn't. So, he's willing in the story to undergo certain costs. He's not committed himself to loving the chap who is laying by the roadside and he's rescuing. He's simply committed to rescuing him, showing him love, yes. But I mean, the Samaritan is going to go on his way. He leaves enough money with the innkeeper and says, I'll pay you the rest when I get back. If you have other real needs, I should be paying. And off he goes. It's the it's the chap he saved, rescued, that should love the Samaritan as he loves himself. If he were a wonderful person, what he would be wanting for the Samaritan now is that he comes to love God with all his heart, soul, mind and strength too. So, coming back to the story of the last recording, we could surmise that these people around us in the story we're playing here are pretty wonderful persons. And the fact that this lady's playing the part of the witch doesn't mean she's a witch in heaven. She's playing the part here. Perhaps because she needs to know what it's like to be the evil person and to realize some compassion for someone who is in that state of evil, because it's so different to how she really is in heaven. Now, how about that for a thought? Look, this is all conjecture, but informative conjecture. So, it does give incredible substance to why we should not be judging those around us, not just because of some command, but because it would be so damaging to be doing so. We're not judging. And we're not, ideally, I think, hoping that God will judge either. On the contrary, we're hoping that God will rescue. If rescue is truly, as it appears, necessary in the play that we're playing. Get out of that one.